Ladies and gentlemen, I have amazing breaking news for you of something I just learned today. So last week I made a video talking about how on January 6th of 2025, they are going to try and refuse to certify Trump's victory when he gets it. We're hoping, we're praying, and we're voting he wins. Now, but when he wins, if he wins, they're going to try to not certify, refuse to certify. They can't do that. In the last budget bill, Mike Johnson, along with the Republicans, said if you want money for Ukraine and Israel, there's a law that we have to pass. They just passed a new law that the president of the Senate, which is vice president, cannot, under any circumstance, not certify an election. We're about to watch a video of this young lady breaking it down and doing an amazing job. But before we get into that, ladies and gentlemen, a big thank you to Verity Metals. I have partnered with Verity Metals to help the Patriot community protect their finances from a potential financial collapse. We know that the deep state, they are nervous. They want to hold on to power by any means necessary, and that might come through war, civil war, World War III, maybe even a financial collapse or a market shift. I've partnered with Verity Metals to try and protect the Patriot community, protect your IRAs, 401ks, your retirements, and your cash savings through physical, constitutional, biblical, in your hands, gold and silver. Something like this. This is an American silver eagle. This is real constitutional money. The owner of Verity Metals, Matthew, is a good friend of mine. Call him today on his personal cell phone number, 480-717-9081. Mention me, mention Vlad, get free silver on qualifying orders. Links down below in the description. Let's get right into the video. There's two things we're going to cover in this video. Number one is this, Congress, the certification process, and the mind games they're playing to keep patriots from voting. They're trying to discourage us, especially in Pennsylvania, but we'll get to that in just a moment.
How did I miss this? Back in 2022, Congress got together and they had changed the law that stated that the vice president was in charge of certifying or not certifying the election. Remember, this is why J6 happened, right? And this is why they changed that law. They changed it because of Trump. They added it to the end of year spending bill, which is probably why a lot of us didn't get a chance to see it. That bill was huge. We were more focused on the foreign aid that was going to Israel and Ukraine. So the new legislation raises the threshold required for members of Congress to object certifying the electors. Before, only one member of the House and Senate respectively had to object to force a roll call vote on state electors. That helped make the objections to new presidents something of a routine partisan tactic. It also added that the new provisions make it very clear that the vice president's responsibility in the process are merely ceremonial and that the vice president really has no say in determining who actually won the election. Under the new rules, 1/5 of each chamber is required to force a vote on states' slates of electors. Before it was only one, you only had to have one person, but now they need to have 1/5 of each chamber. So Kamala, I gotta wait for this train. According to this, and according to this new law that they put in, the Democrats pushed and they put in, Kamala Harris does not have the power to not certify the election. Have to get 1/5 from each chamber to vote, to pass a vote for it. It has to involve Congress. And I don't know if they have that.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is huge. That is absolutely huge. Now, a lot of people are worried about January 6, 2025, and what they're going to try to do. This gives me more hope that we're going to win and we're going to get Trump inaugurated. But ladies and gentlemen, before we continue to the next one, I have to say this. Please get out and vote. Vote early. Vote in person. Vote by mail. Vote through a Dropbox. Vote on election day. Just vote and bring everyone you know to vote. Also, by the way, huge update. I have it right here, screenshots. I just want to read them to you. These are some of the vote numbers coming out. Breaking. Arizona Republicans have expanded their early voting lead to nearly 130,000 votes. So 678,080 Republicans have already cast their vote in Arizona, and only 550,737. So, and the new polls for Arizona show Trump at 50% and Kamala at 42%. That is huge. Now, I want to show you this story. Bad actors are trying to run massive psyops against Trump voters to demonize us, to demoralize us, sorry. They're going to pull every trick out of the book. And this ABC station accidentally displayed fake results with Kamala winning isn't an exception, but do not be turned off. This is part of the process. And so it's a video. Someone was watching, a race. And at the bottom of the screen, it came out, Democrat Harris wins, 52 to 47%. It's a psyop. They want people to get discouraged. They want people to get violent. They want people to start rioting and protesting. We stay calm. Even when they call us garbage, we stay calm. Even when they call us deplorables, we stay calm. Ladies and gentlemen, vote. We are not at that point yet where extreme measures must need to be taken. We can still do this the legal, constitutional, electoral college way. Don't give up hope. Don't give up faith. Keep praying. Keep voting. Call your friends. Call your neighbors. Call your church members. Make sure they have already all gone out and voted. That's it for this video. I'll keep you updated as soon as more stuff comes out. But ladies and gentlemen, I feel a lot better now when it comes to January 6, 2025. Again, big shout out to Verity Metals. Ladies and gentlemen, I know hundreds of patriots who have already called Verity and have protected their IRAs and 401ks and their saving accounts. We don't know what's going to happen, but it's best to be prepared, ladies and gentlemen. I have been offered hundreds of business opportunities in the last 2 years. I turned them all down except two. Mike Lindell, My Store and My Pillow, because I believe in what Mike does, and Verity Metals, because I believe those who are protected and prepared are the ones who are going to survive and run consequentially the country once it is restored to the constitutional republic that our founding fathers wanted it to be. Call Matthew today, 480-717-9081. He'll take care of you. Thank you so much. Subscribe. Trump 2020.